yesterday, so I thought I'd best do it when I am feeling it, and today is that day. So it's going to be Mondays and Fridays from now on, I think, but we're here on Saturday, going in with Nivea Q10. I'm doing really, really well with this. It's lasted me a hot minute. Thought about putting something on my community tab, but I just thought I would go live. Right, that's on. Since there's no one in here, I might go and put a little bit of serum, because I've not used this for probably well over a month. So the Ordinary Niacinamide, I'm nearly done with it, so I think I'm just going to have to empty it out onto the hand like this. Bit much, rub it in the hands. Am I going to be here on my own today? Okay. Let's take that serum off. This is why I don't buy serums, because it takes me a hot minute to get through them. But it's on. It's on now. Right, I don't think there's anything left in this. I tried it yesterday and nothing would come out. Let's just really get it down to the bottom. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to... Oh, I'm getting a bit out. That's it. That's the only bit that's coming out. Hi, Queen. How are you? Right, it's empty. So tomorrow, I don't know. I don't really want to pull one out until I've shot my stash. I'm glad you're well. Hi, Roblox. Roblox, should I say. Right, so that's done. Now, let's go in with L'Oreal True Match Highlighter. It's a Liquid Glow Illuminator in the shade Icy Glow. This just goes under foundation. Don't think I'll need any hot on here. Maybe a bit more on the right side. Thank you, Roblox. Yeah, if you get some illuminator and then just rub it out, you can, there's either two forms you can do. You can do a liquid or you can do a stick. This is in a project pan. It's nearly all gone. I'll just roll it all the way down and you can see how much I've used. I've used all that. I like to use both of them. Foundation, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydro Maniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I'm using this one up. And we'll use some vitamin C facial mist just blend this in, or blend this out, whichever way you want to look at it really. I don't know if this is the right time to go live, but if it's not, then it's not. I'm going live earlier than I would normally because I'm going to my mum's to make us dinner. Hi Beth, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Just thought I'd come on and do a live stream. Get ready with me. And have to do it at this time because, like I said, I'm going to my mum's. Where's everyone from in the world? I'm from the UK. It's hard to do a live stream when everyone is going to be able to watch it because of the different time zones. Oh, I've just spritzed a perfume and it smells delish. I looked at the notes in it yesterday and I'm on this vanilla kick. Don't ask me why I'm on a vanilla kick, but I really like vanilla. And I wanted to buy a new perfume that had vanilla in it, but I looked at my older perfumes just to see if any of them had vanilla in. And I got this one for myself. I think it was either Christmas or birthday last year. I think it may have been Christmas, and I've not used it. I don't think, I may have spritzed it just to see what it smelled like, but I've certainly not used it. It's on my neck, it's on my wrists. It's the Britney Spears, is it Midnight Fantasy? It's only the smallest bottle that they do, 30 mils, but boy oh boy. I wish you could smell it. I wish I could translate the smell of this perfume to you guys. 10 AM here, so 6 hours behind. So where are you? What part of the world? You don't care? Well, what are you here for then, Ben? Leave. Or do you just want your 5 minutes of fame, hon? Because you're certainly not here for the makeup, are you? If you're not here for the makeup, you can leave. Or if I get any more negative comments, I'll get you out myself. West Coast, USA. Oh, okay. So remember when I went to New York, they're only 5 hours behind the UK. That's the only place I've been to in America. I would love to go to other places. Los Angeles is a place that I'd really like to go to. Right, I'm just going to put my brow glue on. So it's the NYX the brow glue. It's just a transparent one. There's no colour to it at all. You know, it flabbergasts me. It flabbergasts me why people come in and they're just rude. Rude to someone that they don't know. I just call them keyboard warriors. Because they're faceless, aren't they? You don't know who's writing it. America is a mess right now. Wait a little. Hopefully it'll clear up. The UK's a mess right now. Have you not been looking into that? I don't want to say too much on here, because if you say too much in the UK, you get arrested for it. I better zip it. Oh, my eyes watering. You don't know how much you can say on social media these days, and that in itself is a joke. Right, let's go in with some concealer, Glossier Stretch Concealer. Get a drink. Right, now we'll go in with the Units Transparent Loose Powder. If I can get a brush. Start under the eye here. Okay, contour. So this is part of the Project 10 uses that I'm doing. So the Sephora Contour Cream Stick in Fertilite. I can't believe how close Halloween is. Soon I'll have to figure out, oh, let me just get this. What to pull in my Shop My Stash for Halloween eyeshadows. What's everyone doing with the weekend anyway? Anything special? I'm busy all weekend as per the norm. Right, okay. So I'm going to go on with Bronzer from the Hourglass Ambient Light Edit Palette in Universe. Just trying to look for a brush. Goodness goodness me, where... Oh, it's there right in front of me. Hi Jen, how are you? Right, I'm going to blend that out now. Whoever's given me the hearts, thank you. Okay, blush. I'll just do the same as what I did the other day in the live stream. And I can't show it to you because it's Project Pan. So, Luminous Rose and Vibrant Heat from Hourglass. Don't need too much. If you like a lot of blush, then you can go in a few times, but me personally, I don't need a lot of blush. I just like a bit of a glow. And then we'll blend that out. I said to my mum I'll probably get there after 7:30, but because she wanted me there at 7, but I started the live later. At this rate, I'm going to get there for 7. Right, I'm going to go in now. Actually, where's that Colourpop? I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Super Shock. Well, thank you, Matty. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money. It's Project Pan. Makeup use up really is a thing when you've got a shit ton of it. And then the Hourglass palette, I'm going to go in with some strobe highlighter. Don't need too much of that. There we go. Then I'm going to go in with this glowish finishing powder. This is Project Pan as well. I can't pronounce that name, I'm really sorry. Basset Sana. Where are you going? This is just a live stream for my subscribers. I've not been doing them because I've been really unwell. And people have asked me to do them again. So I'm doing them now once, twice a week instead of the whole 7 days a week that I was doing them before. I am going out. I'm going to my mother's. I'm going to make something for our dinner. But I'm not going out. I'd look like my hair would be so much put together if I was going out. So, let's put these brushes away. yeah. Right, I want to go in with some of this Dalba First Spray Serum Hydrated and Radiant Skin. Israel, I can't understand what you're trying to tell me, hon. And this really does hydrate your skin, but it's such a stinky smell. It really is. Right, now we'll go in with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer. So this is the best part, doing the eyes, I think. Might not be everyone's best part. I know a lot of people like the base makeup more than they like doing eyeshadows. I know people that don't even wear eyeshadow. But for me, this to me is a blank canvas. Right, why won't it even come out? I know there's some left in here. Oh, come on. I know I haven't finished it. Well, you can see it here. Nothing's coming out. Sorry. And there's only one person in here anyway. Right, that's telling me it's finished. But, I mean, right, what we'll do is I'll put some concealer on instead. This really doesn't get rid of my veins that well, but it'll do better than nothing. Because it's more of a serum concealer. Okay. I'm going to go on with this powder now. Why do I feel like there's something... Oh, it was a hair. Okay, so on Monday, I showed you this, if you was in that live stream, which I don't think anyone today was in that live stream. So this is the Colourpop Flutter By, but I think it's a mix of the Colourpop Flutter By eyeshadows and the Colourpop Menage a Moi. Looks like that. There's 2 shades missing. I think they may have been glitters. I just don't wear Colourpop glitters because they're not safe for the eye. So the shades that I hadn't used were these 2, I think. So we're going to have to use them today. And then I'm going to call this palette done because I've used all the eyeshadows in it. And I didn't use that, so I'll use that as well. But other than that, I'm going to be using like these mattes up here. Maybe not every single one. But yeah, some of them. Wow, this really is a quiet live stream today. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Just Imagine, this one. The lightest one in the palette. So just like that, it looks true to colour on this camera. I can do live streams on this camera, but longer form content I have to do on the other phone that I've got. It's a bit of a nightmare really, just because this phone I've had a while now and it needs to be upgraded. Apparently I can get it upgraded if I want to, but I'm going to wait until it really needs to be upgraded. So I'm just going in with the Revolution. It's just like a pressed powder really. What's that down there? Oh, chat filter. I'm not noticing buttons in this live stream that I've never noticed before. Like there's a share button. Sorry. I will come back in a minute. Okay. They're new. They weren't like last time I used to do my lives. They weren't there. So like there's like buttons along there. There's like a shopping basket button, like a plus sign button. Do you know for when you go live you press that plus sign? I don't want to do it in case it knocks you all off, and I've literally, you know, not done my eye makeup yet. Hi Alexa, Max. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll go in now with Wild Wing, this one here. Okay. Then I think I'll go in with Made to Last. I think that's the darkest one of the sequin shades. There's two sequin shades in here. Whether they came in, I think one came in with the Colourpop Menage a Moi and one came in with the Colourpop Flutter. Okay, let's get some glitter primer on. Not that. If I can find it. So I only use a bit of this. When I say a bit, a lot's come out this time. Normally I use about half of that. We'll blend this out a little bit more once I've got the shimmer on, I think. Okay, do I have an eyeliner I can use? Actually, no, I'll just use some eyeshadow from the palette. what we're doing. Okay, so we're going with Wild Wing and Float On. So Float On first because it's the darkest, and Wild Wing because it's the lightest. Was it? Okay, that's good for the lash line. I really don't like using eyeshadow for that. I prefer an eyeliner. So now we're going to go in with the shimmers. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So that one is called Cha-Cha Changes, like the song. I really don't like this kind of colour on me. I like the mattes, but I don't like the shimmer at all. Might look okay with mascara. Right, we'll leave it there and then I'll put a different shade on. This one's going really crumbly as well. Wow, guys, I think this is my shortest live. 33 minutes. If you know, my lives tend to be about an hour and a half, some of them. I do like to chat, but I can't talk to myself, can I? No one's talking to me. Right, I'm just trying to figure out what shades I've used. I haven't used Overpacked, so we're going with that one as well. Kind of this part. And then back in with that darker shade to make sure they're all blended out together. Like that. Enjoyed using it. I don't want to do more than 2 looks with it, and to be honest, I don't need to. I've used all the shades in the palette now, I think, apart from, well, I've actually used it, so I don't need to use it on the lashes, but I think I will. This one here, Float On, so I did use it. I'm just trying to figure out if I've used every single shade. Yeah, there's 2 shades missing, but like I said in the beginning, I think the glitters. So let me get that lash line brush again. And this time we're not mixing it at all. I'm going to go in with Float On by itself. And we're just going to do a little line on the lash. It's not really showing up as I would want it to show up. take the colour off that. And then let's see if I can blend it out a bit. Oh, there is another thing I want to do for the inner corner actually. Some Project 10 uses, so we may as well just use it for the inner corner. Let me try and get that. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Colour Chameleon in Champagne Diamonds. I think this is only the 4th time I've used it, so it's definitely going to be staying in for the update. Oops. Right, I think this lip will go really, really nice with this look. Actually, now we're doing mascara first. I'll go in with the Essence of False Lashes mascara, but before that, I'm going to go in with the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. Just because I want to use it up, I don't particularly like it that much. And then Essence of False Lashes Extreme Volume and Curl. And then once I've done this, I'll show you the next palette I'm using in the live stream. I don't know whether I'm doing 1 or 2 looks with it, but it's a chopping block palette, so I need to be sure that I want to keep it. I still haven't given that bag of makeup to my mum. I'm going to take that tonight, I think, or at least half the stuff to her. It's no good sitting in my front room. It's just getting in the way there. Anyway, this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Los Angeles. And it's really, really comfortable. It goes so nice with that look. Yeah, it's a really, really comfortable, although it is matte. It doesn't feel matte. It feels like satin. I mean, most matte lip creams come off when you... Most matte lipsticks don't come off when you drink a glass of water, for instance, but this will, because it will just come off. It's just not a true matte, is what I'm trying to say. So I've used this now. I'm really glad I've used it. Can't wait to do the ranking eyeshadow palettes that I've used this month. There's a couple more things that I want to use, and then we can shop my stash. So I'm going to go through that now. Right, so there's this. I think, did I go through it on Monday? I don't think so. So there's this palette. It's a really beautiful palette. People are saying it's a dupe of the, what palette? Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. In my opinion, it's not. Like, in my opinion, I don't think there's any golds in the Rose Quartz one. But yeah, these two shades really well. This one, and this one is really what sells it to me. I've used it before. I think it's a really pretty palette. You can see this pink here has got quite a big dent in it, so we will be using that. I don't know whether to do 1 or 2 looks with it, but definitely I want to do a look with that because it's like a duochrome. Well, they're both like duochrome, so we could do one eye look just with those two, but I might do 2. And that's going to be in longer form content, so it won't be here. Hi, I watched one of your other videos. What video did you watch? Was it a live stream? Was it longer form content? I would always recommend, if you're watching them, just to leave me a little comment, even if it's just hi, you know, then I know that you're here. Right, and then this one here, I think I might be using this on Monday. So it's the Odin's Eye Alva 2. Now, I really like the Odin's Eye formula, like the newer formula, but this one's more spring anyway. Tiny Decisions pulled it out for me. I think, with all the goodwill in the world, I think the only shade that I could possibly use, well, there's 2 actually. I didn't see this one. There's this one up here, because it's more of a spring summer palette. So there's this one up here. I'm going to swatch them in a minute. So that one's called Crystal, and then there's Copper Red down here. I could even use them together. There's not many neutral shades. They're all kind of pastel. Like this section down here, these 2 sections, they'd be good for winter. So maybe I'll pull it out again. I didn't pull this one out. Tiny Decisions did. I haven't watched you in so long. What did you do today? Not a lot, to be honest, Bella. Decided to do a live stream because I didn't do one yesterday. And I've not been doing live streams. My first live stream in 2 months was on Monday. I'm going to be doing them Monday and Fridays going forward, I think. But I'm not doing them 7 days a week again. It just burnt me out. You know, I'm doing longer form content instead now. So feel free to watch that. Let's just swatch Crystal. That's more just like an inner corner, I think. Like a champagne shade. Yeah, that wouldn't work all over the lid. Then we've got Copper Red. I feel like the shade's too dark. I think they'd go well together though. Right, we could try it. It is in Projectpan, not Projectpan, chopping block. I do really like these glitters, but what would that look like over the top? Oh, that looks nice over the top. But I don't really like wearing glitter. It's darn hard to get off. Yeah, maybe I'll do that on Monday. And now I'm thinking, how am I going to get this off? So, wait a second. Let me just get a wipe. And then all I'll have to do is use that Revolution palette, I think twice maybe, in longer form content. So that'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. I do have this palette here, but I'm going to save this and use them around Halloween time. I'm pulling some Halloween palettes out. So these 2 especially are Halloween shades from Pastel Roses. This one isn't. This is from Glaminatrix. It's called Good Day, but I think that one would go really nicely with this one. I think this one's called Sweet Lemon, that one's Candy Glass, and that one's Kitten. So I feel like it's a really good Halloween palette. I don't feel like I should be using them now because it's going to take me to be into an extra week, and I'm already really late with the Shop My Stash. So we'll leave this in. I'll do the ranking. How many palettes have I got in here to rank? A lot. Like my drawer is like up here. So that's that. Oh Oh, can't do that. Right, there we go. Hi Jane, you've caught me just as I'm leaving, hun. Anyway, this is my eye look for today. I'll show you what I used. I'll go through it quickly. Can't go through all the makeup products though. I used this. This is a cult classic. I don't think it is the palette as it came originally. For a start, there's 2 shades missing here. I think they may have been glitters because I don't really like Colourpop glitters. They are not safe for the eyes, but all the other shades in here are beautiful. I really like it. So really like all the mattes. I think it's a mix between Colourpop Flutter by, which is obviously this case, and Colourpop Menage a Moi, because I've just looked at the Colourpop Menage a Moi and there's no eyeshadows in there, so they could be anywhere at this point, but some of them are in here. Oh no, how long have you been on? Well, it says 47 minutes, but no one's been chatting. No one's been chatting to me, so I've got my makeup done a lot quicker. Live streams will be Monday and Friday going forward, Jane. I don't know if you're interested, but they're not going to be at this time. They're going to be probably later, 7 or 8 o'clock. So I went in with Just Imagine, this shade. I went in with Wild Wing, and then Made to Last. They're the mattes I used. Then I hadn't used these two. On Monday I did another live with this palette, so I hadn't used these two. I used all the other mattes on Monday, shimmers on Monday. So I went in with Cha-Cha Changes. That's this shade here. Then I went in with Overpacked, which is like this shade here. Then, can I get it? I've got a Project 10 uses on the go. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Colour Chameleon in Champagne Diamonds. That's obviously in Project 10 uses. I've not used it 10 times, so I wanted to use that, and that's just in the inner corner and up here through the crease a little bit. Later is better for me, get kids' tea done first. That's fine, but like I can't always go later. That like today, for instance, I'm going to my mum's, I'm doing us dinner, and this is why it was an early one. And not only that, I don't always want to be doing them really, really late, like 8, 9 o'clock. I get to my mum's for 10, and 10 o'clock going to my mum's is far too late, I think. You know, I've got to be vigilant of coming home, because I'm only coming home at 12, 1 o'clock then. So I need to just try and... Obviously, I want people in my live streams. I don't want no one here, because if that happens, I just won't do them going forward. I'll just stop, because is it worth my time? I'll just kind of do the longer form content, which is what I've been doing anyway for the last 2 months. Oh, I don't mean that late. I'm in bed at 9, 10. Yeah, I think 7 or 8 o'clock. I think that's about... I'll have my tea first, then come on live stream. I just need to change my routine, because I was doing them really, really late. I was doing them at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, just before I went out the door to see my mum, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. So I need to change the routine. I've been doing my longer form content videos like at 6, 7 o'clock, so I don't really need to be doing these at like 9, 10. Anyway, explanation over. But yeah, this is the eye look today. I really, really like it. Oh, the lip as well, by the way. I think the lip goes really, really well. Is this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Los Angeles. Just looks like that. And yeah, that's it. I'm still using, because I know when you watch my other live streams, I was complaining about this a lot. I'm still using it. I mean, it's down here, but I've been using it months, absolutely months. Right, so I've not been on live stream 2 months. I would say I had this at least 2 months before, so this has lasted me 4 months. yes, I don't like the scent, but I do like how the skin looks. So it's a catch-22. Do I buy it again? But then it's really, really expensive. £20 for a bottle like that is expensive, but it does wonders for the skin. I'm trying to use this one up as well. It's not the MCore Beauty one. Sorry, it is the MCore Beauty one. It's not the Beauty Crop. And I really don't like it. That's down there. Just over half. Just under half, should I say. Lovely eye look. Thank you. Right, I'm going to go now, guys. Thank you to everyone who has been in here. It means a lot, and I'll see you all soon. See you on Monday. Bye, guys.